Hello, everybody. Don here, and today I have a great match up for you guys. I have Doflamingo versus Kaido. I'm up top playing Kaido. Doflamingo's down below, and this is basically what happens when you get Onigushima Island out really early in the game, and how fast you can ramp to 10 before your opponent. Not only that, but this just shows you how Kaido plays after dropping a 10 drop, which I think is really important for people to understand. I run 3 10-drop Kaido as well as 3 7-drop King, and you're going to see why in this video. I think it's very important. I think those are the minimal numbers. Anyone playing less than 3 10-drop Kaido and 3 7-drop King, in my opinion, is just not playing Kaido correctly. Look at opponent's game state. He has a 4-drop Kuma, and before you drop your 10-drop King, you're going to want to get rid of that 4-drop Kuma. So I see it hit the board, and basically that's my new target, my new #1 enemy. That has to go off the board before I could get ready to drop 10-drop King. We do have about a turn or two, so we have some times, but I'm looking at that Kuma, I'm evaluating the game state, and I'm trying to figure out what else can I get off the board, or how much of his cards can I get on the board while protecting my life. So, as you can tell right now, I have 1 blocker, I'm at 4 life, opponent's at 5 life. We do have more blockers in hand. Ideally, when you're playing Kaido, you're going to have a lot. The deck plays a ton. So we have a lot of blockers on hand, and I'm just trying to count, because when you're playing against an opponent and you're playing Kaido, you're really counting Don the entire match. It's probably your most important resource. I'd rather give life away. I'll give hand advantage away, as long as my Don says 10, I have 10-drop Kaido, because I'm going to be able to clear the board and just obliterate my opponent's resources. So once again, I'm going to go ahead and swing with Kaido blindly at his leader. He takes it. Kind of surprised me, to be honest with you, but sure, hey, sounds good to me. And once again, he's going to start putting more cards on board. There it is. He drops his Doflamingo. He also is going to put some more blockers on board. There's another law right there. So he basically has 3 blockers on board, and I'm 1 turn away from dropping 10-drop Kaido. One thing that's really cool as well, I have 2 Don left, and I have Onigashima Island. So after I drop my 10-drop Kaido, I can rest it so I can re-ramp, and that's so important. That's insanely important, because by doing that, then following turn, I'll be at 7 Don, so after dropping 10-drop Kaido, I can go back in there and clean it with 7-drop King. And 7-drop King is absolutely massive. It gets rid of cards that your opponent puts on board. Mainly, they're blockers, and it's really important. Knock out one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less, and one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less. So in case our opponent starts resetting us some Don, we go ahead and knock some blockers. We can go ahead and knock some of those cards away. So once again, our opponent is going to put some cards on board. He plays Teach, bounces the card back. We're now at 10 Don. Look at his board, look at ours, and get ready for it. Boom, the grenade has dropped. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and rest Onigushima Island. We have now 5 Don rested. Next turn, we will go to 7. And that's very important. Those are important numbers to note. And once again, we have a 10-drop. We did swing directly at his face. I'm not sure if he counters it or not. We do get lagged out here for a second. So unfortunately, I couldn't get you the full footage because I could disconnect from Discord and I'm streaming this. If you guys want to watch me stream, by the way, go to YJ_Paisano. Watch me stream live. Hopefully Discord won't screw us over. But this is I believe, the following turn. He starts putting some blockers. I put some blockers up there. And I realized, hey, this is not going to end easily. And if he starts putting up more blockers, it's going to get a lot rough. So luckily, we played 3 10-drop Kaido. And at this point, I'm just going to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to swing in with my 10-drop Kaido. He's going to go ahead and block. And the reason why we did that, by the way, because he only had 1 blocker. So he gets his life or gets a blocker. If he puts down the other Kuma, then we drop 10-drop Kaido and nuke him. But in this instance, I'm like, you know what? I'd rather just drop 10-drop Kaido right now. I'd rather just nuke right now. And that's what I go ahead and do. So he's at 2 life to out 2 life, and how quickly 10-drop Kaido touches down, how the game changes. And this is something I think a lot of players are not prepared for. A lot of players might not understand how detrimental 10-drop Kaido is in the current game state. He's going to go ahead and slowly start resetting a board. He has 2 blockers on board, the one Law, the other one Boa Hancock. And listen, I'm dropping King right here. And what I'm basically trying to do is get rid of his blockers. Get rid of his blockers. I'm swinging 12,000 to the face. Yes, we are at 2 life, but so is he. And that's by design of how the deck works. This is exactly where Kaido wants to be. I really want to drop 10-drop Kaido at 3 life, but I'm okay with 2 life. This is the second one to hit field, by the way. There's our King touching down. We're going to get rid of his Law. Now he only has 1 blocker, and we're going to be a lot more aggressive. So we're going to basically challenge him. And the cool thing about this is we have game next turn because there's no way he can stop any of this. So he's going to go ahead and drop his Mihawk. He's going to bounce back on King. Once again, we don't care about it right now because if you look at the current game state, we have a lot of Don. I'm going to hand counter some of his stuff. And once again, look at the current game state. We have enough Don that I just throw all of it on Kaido. I'm not sure that's probably not the right thing to do mathematically, but we didn't have enough time. I'm too lazy and impatient. I'm swinging it with Kaido. He's taking a life. I'm using Kaido's ability, taking another life, and then 12k Kaido right to the face, and that's game right there. So that's how quickly get end. 12k Kaido is 1 life. If you buffer your next Kaido on the following turn, it can be another life. And with Kaido's ability, boom, that's 3 life. So that's how crazy fast and strong Kaido can hit. If you guys like this video, please make sure you hit the like button, hit comment down below, let me know what you thought about this video, and please let me know if you want to see other matchups. I'm going to be playing every deck on this channel, giving you commentary, letting you know what's going on. I stream all the time, Wedjo_Paisano. I'd greatly appreciate you guys go over there and check it out, and I think that Kaido is definitely going to be a force in this entire game. It's slept on right now, and I think Kaido's absolutely massive, but I'd love to know what you guys think. Comment down below. This is Don. You guys also have a great day.